Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Previously.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
Why is his name Jack?
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kind?
We already know what happened in that one. A recap of events of BioShock, no. Already played BioShock 1 too many times.
Sally! Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't
Je
accept.
vous en prie, j'insiste.
Thank you.
Alright, Burial at Sea part 2.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
So she's in France now. And I'm playing as Elizabeth, I think. They all seem to know.
Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque
Bonjour,
d'inspiration
Elisabeth.
aujourd'hui.
And everyone here seems to know her name.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle. Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mon petit trésor.
Je vais te croquer.
Bonjour.
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bien le bonjour.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Oui, oui.
Bonne journée! Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bonne journée. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude?
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite!
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cassette. Next time, I promise.
Oh,
Bien le
dommage.
bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je peux vous vendre tous les livres que vous voulez. Et pour pas cher en plus. Bien le bonjour,
Comment
Elisabeth.
allez-vous?
Bonjour.
Une baguette, mademoiselle? Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Sally, wait!
Come back. Come back.
Wait! Sally, stop! Sally, where are you going?
Come back.
Sally, hold on!
Come back.
Stop, stop! Where did she go?
Into his office.
It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
I mean,
never
technically,
should've
in the first barrel, let's see
I
when
never should have left you there.
she said she was the one who said, "Oh, we gotta turn up the heat to let her out." So I mean, I don't know. This is it's. Who is that? DeWitt?
Empty. Empty again.
Lonnie?
What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right, all right, all right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a
What the
minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker? What?
Say,
I don't
I can
understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. If you're lying, we could just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. In Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Wow.
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? I don't understand.
If we're going to end up in the same place and did some harm and just ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived. You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
I mean, is there any action in this DLC, or...?
So, say insurance, cause that ain't the answer. I am selling a man the right to feel like a man. To know his family is taken care of.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy, I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
We're not finished!
Who's that? You don't have my permission to leave.
Out. You think I'm some kind of idiot?
So, playing as Elizabeth, I'm gonna have to be entirely stealthy.
You can't hear what's only in your head.
Sincerity. That's what I've been lacking. And it's a fault I intend to fix.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
So, the first burial at sea was action-packed, and the second one is stealth-based. Oh boy.
Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Henry! Fetch that black label lacquers. That 12-year-old single malt. Let's discuss this like men. Henry!
Henry is in here. Nice.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Okay.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Press square to probe a neutral pin and open the lock. A red pin will open the lock, but also sound an alarm. That's different.
If I earn a nickel, isn't it?
Oh boy.
If I see fit. No, says Peter the parasite. You must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the dog, my concern that others cannot. No, says the damnable parasite. We must all.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
To buy canned I see fit. No, says Peter the parasite, you must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the doctor, is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office. Ryan the lion says, chew on that, you parasite.
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow.
Crossbow.
Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
A stealthy approach is safer and more efficient. Sneak up on foes and perform a melee attack to knock them out. If you're spotted, get out of sight and keep quiet.
Those who do not create always steal from those who do.
Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the parasite while he pulls his pocket. Do you know this word, empathy? You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E.
There was a third guy. Don't know where he is though.
That's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
To access all your weapons, open the weapon wheel. Nice.
You'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
So you can go loud, but it isn't recommended. That's not how Elizabeth goes. She's like the huntress.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection. Those afraid to let the market take its natural course. Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
This would have been an interesting approach. Didn't even notice this up here.
Palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unfounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. That cat. That's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
Might come through.
First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Night night. Oh. If it's just a trank, how long do they stay out? I hope they don't get back up. Plasmid is that? Oh, that's possession. For problem children, oh. Wow. People in Rapture really don't like Tenenbaum.
Look,
Eco.
Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker, when you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! Hey, I've got a family to feed!
I'm not really complaining. I'm just kind of happy that they actually allowed us to come back to Rapture after being in the Sky City for so long. It's different, really, though, with this trank gun and the stealth and the multiple timelines and so on and so forth. But
Are you in the know?
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know.
Okay then.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more rapture appropriate.
Wait, what is...
You didn't have these books in my tower.
What the Where... Oh my... Oh, whoa. You can see why this area was locked. Not really.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
Oh my gosh. It's a new plasmid in there. Oh, I gotta do this again. There we go. Peeping Tom.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
That's a good one. And look how many uses it has! Bruh.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Press L2 while standing up, while standing still to see it through walls.
Child star. I'm just a star. Period. Recently, I've been on something of a hiatus. These new songs, they're the real version of me. They're like love letters. To all my fans, stuff.
That was extremely close.
said you were in Paris.
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. Hey, there you are.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kinda fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
The only thing I heard her say or talk about was the lock, really, and craftsmanship. Speak again, please.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kinda fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
You see how good exploration is? Boop, 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 boop. Let's get out of here.
I heard you back there. Better check.
I forgot about the water.
Come back and clean it all up.
Welcome to the circus of
Hmm. Return. Oh, I already read this. Alright. That might be all we need. All that's here. On to the next area.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.